let's get into this preview video. This is going to be an interesting matchup, that's for sure. An ACC battle. Both of these teams have the same record, so this is a must-win for both of these teams. So let's talk about some history between Miami and Boston College. Miami and Boston College have met on the field 29 times in total, with Miami dominating the series 24-5. Now, I didn't really realize this. The last time that Miami and Boston College played was actually back in 2012. Now, Miami did win that game 41-32. So it's been a while since these two teams have faced off. Now, some very important key notes about this game. Miami and Boston College fans, listen up. Miami is coming off of a loss to Virginia. A pretty embarrassing loss at that, because that is a game that should have been a pretty easy win for Miami. Now, Boston College, on the other hand, is coming off of a win against Louisville. So the big question is, will Miami use the loss against Virginia as motivation, and will they use it to light a fire under their booties? Or will they be down in the dumps and drop 2 ACC games in a row? Now, for Boston College, this is their red bandana game. Now, for those of you that are unaware, I know what you're thinking, Coop, what the red bandana game? What the heck is that? The annual red bandana game honors a fallen 9/11 hero, Wells Crowther. First off, props to you, Boston College, for honoring a 9/11 hero. I respect that. And it's definitely dangerous for Miami because the Eagles do not like to lose their red bandana game. However, Boston College fans, and I know some of you guys are here, a red bandana will not protect you in this game. A red bandana does not guarantee a win. Just because you are honoring someone does not guarantee a win. I'm sorry. But I know you guys are going to be pumped for it. And again, hats off to you, Boston College, for honoring a fallen 9/11 hero. And also a quick note, both of these teams are coming off of bye weeks. Both teams should be rested up and prepared. No excuses. And another quick note, my dudes, this is specifically for the Miami fans. Huddle up for a second. Miami fans, huddle up. Hold up, I gotta grab something for this one, for this point. Listen, it's supposed to be like 30-something degrees during this game. I don't like that. I don't think the Miami players like that. So coaches and players at Miami, y'all better bundle up and be ready for those 30-degree temps, because that's a no bueno for Miami. So let's talk about some stats for these two teams coming into this game. Now, keep in mind that these are rounded up. I'm not doing 0.4 and 0.6. I'm just going to round them up or down respectively. So average points per game coming into this game, Miami comes in at 37, Boston College at 40. Points allowed against them per game, Miami comes in at 18, Boston College at 26. Now, average yards per game, Miami coming in at 399, Boston College coming in with a very respectable 447. Now, yards allowed against them per game, Miami coming in at 236 and Boston College, ouch, 371. All right, so you guys know what's next. Keys for a Miami victory in this game. There is a huge QB controversy going on at Miami right now. Do not get me started on the subject. Go back a video or two and we talk about it, but we are not going to discuss it in this preview video. But all I know is somebody needs to step up. And according to Mark Richt, Malik Rozier is starting in this game, but he has stated that N'Kosi Perry will probably see some snaps. Whoever it is needs to step up and ball out against Boston College. Whoever is back there taking snaps, let's go. Number 2, Miami needs a few big plays on special teams. I don't know about you guys, but so far special teams play has been mediocre for Miami this season. A big punt or kick return for some serious yardage could provide a big spark for the offense. And lastly, if Miami doesn't find a way to get the run game going, they might be in trouble. Plain and simple, the O-line needs to step up and more complex run plays need to be called. We need to see more motion. We need to see more counters, something other than just a run up the gut, because Mark Richt, it's not working. So Miami needs to get the run game going, and it needs to get going early, because right now teams laugh at us when we run the ball right now. So the run game needs to get going. That way we can set up the pass and get some of that chunk yardage with our talented and speedy wide receivers. So moving on to keys for a Boston College victory in this game. Number one, as I stated earlier in this video, this is the red bandana game. The crowd will be hype, no doubt. So Boston College players, you're going to have to take that energy and use it. Number two, the Eagles defense has been giving up a lot of yards on the ground. Miami's offensive line has something to prove in this game, because there's a lot of Miami fans talking trash on the offensive line for Miami. So they have something to prove in this game. They are going to try to step up and be better. So the defensive line for Boston College will have to have a good game. And lastly, the Eagles' last 5 games go like this, starting with Wake Forest. Win, loss, win, loss, win. What comes next, guys? If Boston College wants to win this game, they will have to break the win-loss cycle, because it looks like a big fat L could be coming up. Now, I always like to mention the ESPN matchup predictor. This is a more funny, humorous side to the video, because obviously it means nothing, and typically ESPN is very inaccurate. So with that being said, let's talk about the ESPN matchup predictor win percentage chance. They have Miami coming in at a 57.3% chance of winning this game, with Boston College coming in at 42.7% chance of winning this game. So ESPN thinks this might be a pretty close matchup. So with that being said, my score prediction for this game, this is going to be a close, hard-fought game. This is not going to be a high-scoring game, but I have the Miami Hurricanes turning their ACC troubles around, winning this game 17-14. I realize that Miami's offense has been struggling, and they're still going to probably struggle in this game, but the defense is not struggling. So they're going to keep Boston College under 3 touchdowns in this game. If it is true and A.J. Dillon is not playing, their run game will be pretty much non-existent and will be shut down by that Miami Hurricanes defense. But I feel like the offensive woes for Miami will continue in this game until we get some type of consistency and better play calling on offense. So 17-14 is my prediction. Bubba Baxa may play an important role in this game. Just saying, that's my gut feeling for this. That's what I'm thinking. But like I said, it's going to be a close game, a really close game. But in the end, Miami pulls out a dub against Boston College. I want to see more cutthroat football from Mark Richt, because it's what this program needs right now. At the end of the day, I gotta say, it is always better when you get to rep the U.